Personally, I think Philippines has some of the best, within the region, I think has some of the best local ingredients that could support a very refined restaurant. The seafood is just excellent. The local producers, apart from actually supplying to the local market, it is actually shipped worldwide and is popular, is famous. And I think also with the economic progression, which is going in a very healthy way over the past 10 years for Philippines, I think it has created a pool of people, middle class, that has the finesse and has the needs, okay, to actually enjoy better things in life. So I think it's the right place at the right time.
All right, Chef, tell us about the dishes that you prepared for us today.
Today is a very interesting menu which we have created specially for China Blue, which was presented first on the 3rd of May for 200 people. So the entire menu is based on modern Chinese food, whereby the food is created in such a way where it tastes authentically Chinese from different regions of China. However, we want to make our food beautiful. So you can see that every dish, as you see, looks like a painting, we hope. But at the same time, the temperature is right, it has to taste good. The lobster dish is a very good example of explaining to people why I love a restaurant in Philippines, because the quality of live seafood here, like the lobster is just, it cannot get better. It's sweet, succulent, the way you don't have to do a lot of cooking onto it if the ingredients are excellent, and this is where we are now.
Did you always know that you wanted to be a chef?
I always know I want to be a cook, which I am. I have been cooking since I was 13 years old. So the career has more than a 30-year span now. So it has been a long time. I've always wanted to cook. Never thought about the celebrity part. Okay, although circumstances has it over the years, I was very lucky and fortunate to be always working into some restaurant projects that became very successful. So along the way now, I actually have a restaurant division that runs restaurant, where China Blue is one of our 9 restaurants. So the other restaurants are in all parts of the world, from New York to Maldives to Shanghai, to Hangzhou. So we are in a number of spaces featuring different food. So my job, everything that I do, is related to food, but yet I'm doing a little bit more than a chef. Hence, I guess that is how people get to know us a little bit better and celebrity. I never know and never really care about the celebrity part. The fun part is always the cooking.
What advice can you give to aspiring chefs out there?
Personally, I think the most important in every craft and in every industry, first is to get the fundamentals right. I think it's very important, even in the culinary world, you have to create, you first needs to understand deeply one's own culture. What do you want to be featured? Like in Chinese food, for example, the country is so big with a huge population that 35 years now in the industry, and I'm still learning everything about new ingredients, about preparation method that we don't know or we have not seen, not been exposed to. Like in every business, especially with food and restaurants, it's not a show business. It's very much a hard-working business. So the day you stop cooking, the day you stop creating, the day is where then things go wrong. Food doesn't taste like the way it is now. After all, it's a practical business.